So what we do is we interconnect solar home systems and we enable energy sharing between them, which is basically trading. And the customer chooses when they want to trade and when they don't. Instead of building large grids, we're proposing a decentralized structure where we start building grids bottom up.
The setup is quite simple. Any home that has solar panels and a battery can buy this special box, which connects them to another house with the same setup. The box allows the buying or selling of energy between the homes. But it gets better.
There is still a segment of the population that still can't afford to buy a solar home system. So instead of doing that, if they can just buy a small soul box, they can just buy energy when they need it. You fill up your soul box with money. As you keep using energy, it deducts money.
What this means is that all the boxes can connect to each other to form a microgrid. It's like a water tank of community energy that people can give to or take from. The beauty is that this microgrid can then connect to the adjacent village's microgrid, and the network becomes stronger and stronger.
There's a mimicking of nature here, isn't there? Like in the way that cells multiply and form something and strengthen. Yeah,
that's a great analogy. You have one solar home system, you interconnect with your neighbors, you make it 50. Slowly you interconnect villages. Once you've collected 100 villages, you can hook it up to the grid. You can sell to the grid. Forget buying from it. You become the primary energy generation source for the country. So the idea is we are like a swarm of bees or a swarm of fish that move together, pool in all our energies together to run bigger loads.
This technology could revolutionize the way we distribute energy worldwide. From little things, big things grow.
When we have a decentralized mode of energy, the same thing that happens with the web happens with information, where basically it's democratic. Energy becomes democratic, but also it becomes very efficient. It's far more efficient because you produce it at the point where you consume it.
Having efficient local energy also provides greater resilience in an increasingly hostile climate.
And when we talk about climate change, it's floods, it's natural disasters that happen very often here. In the last 1.5 years, we've seen about 5-6 disasters. When you have a centralized grid, everything breaks down, and then it takes a long time to build it back up. If we have decentralized generation sources, every household has their own generation source. They're independent and they have that power in their own hands instead of depending on the government to provide it to them.
আমরা যে টিভিতে দেখতেছি আপনাদের অস্ট্রেলিয়ার খেলা দেখতেছি, অনেক ভালো ভালো খেলা দেখতে পাচ্ছি, সব আমাদের খুব ভালো লাগতেছে আর কি। তো আমরা আমাদের যেহেতু এলাকায় বিদ্যুৎ নাই, এটা দিয়ে আমরা খুব উপকৃত হতে পারতেছি।
The impact of the locally generated electricity is best seen at night. The influx of cash has made the village bazaar the place to be.
সোলার আসার আগে আমাদের কেরোসিন তেল জ্বালা হইতো। কেরোসিন তেলে আমাদের অনেক খরচ হইতো, আর কেরোসিন তেলে আমাদের অনেক ক্ষতি হয়, বিভিন্ন ধরনের রোগ দেখা দেয়। মানে কেরোসিন তেল আর সোলার ব্যবহার করার পর থেকে আমাদের অনেক সুবিধা হয়েছে, আর কোনো সমস্যা হয় না।
You guys have just skipped the landline telephone and you've gone straight to the mobile.
Exactly. And it's throughout. It's not even about energy. We skip the grid and we build our own. There are developing countries like India, Bangladesh, a lot of countries in East Africa that are trying to do a top-down electrification. They're spending billions of dollars here. But instead of doing that, if they can actually help subsidize these systems and let people own their own system, they would be so proud by owning these. So when I'm trading energy with you, suppose, you're actually paying me for it and I'm getting the money. So the money also stays within the economy. This is bringing back people together.
As I left the village, I had a renewed sense of hope, particularly when Neil told me this technology is springing up in other countries. This solution is great for our environment, with so many cascading benefits for any community that chooses to adopt it.